The Chechen leader, Ramzan Kadyrov, is nothing but a Russian bureaucrat who lacks legitimacy and support among Chechens. He was put in charge of Moscow's administration in Chechnya in 2007 during the Second Russian-Chechen War, when Chechnya was already de facto under occupation. The Moscow Times writes about this. It is noted that Ramzan Kadyrov was famous at the time not just because of his father and lack of charisma, but because of his mafia-style actions against ordinary Chechens. In 2006, before Ramzan Kadyrov was picked to rule occupied Chechnya, Anna Politkovskaya said Ramzan Kadyrov's personal control was expressed only in the fact that he ordered force, threats, and payment for his construction from other people, since it was not paid for from the federal budget. The main source of income for Kadyrov's budget is extortion from everyone who can be robbed, she added. The Moscow Times writes that this is how all elections for the Kremlin's proxies in Chechnya happened. Chechen people were forced to choose both Akhmat and Ramzan Kadyrov during the war. Civilians were taken from the street to be publicly denounced as rebels to show that any signs of resistance toward Russian occupation were being cleaned up. Experts have pointed out that nobody outside the Kremlin and its stooges in Chechnya believed the results were truly legitimate. In those years, Chechens faced punishment for actions as small as wrong glances toward Russian soldiers to careless words. That has not changed. While all media in Russian-controlled Chechnya is controlled by the state, independent Chechen political channels such as Niso and One Adat and Tumso Abdurrahmanov's YouTube channel continue to spread stories about Chechen people kidnapped by the authorities, to be tortured, executed without any trial, or illegally sent to the front line in Ukraine. Sometimes they are taken without any reason as part of a mass terror campaign to break the will of the Chechen population, sometimes as a punishment to their relatives in Europe who spoke up against the Chechen government. Ramzan Kadyrov is no one to the Chechen people. He is uneducated and doesn't have credibility. Jambulat Sulimanov, a Chechen historian and leader of the Chechen liberation group United Force, explained to the Moscow Times. The organization's representatives in 11 different countries give him a unique insight into the diaspora.